So on April the 24th, the Arizona Humane Society's field dispatch team received a call from a Good Samaritan who was actually out hiking on Lookout Mountain and had been kind of a little bit off the beaten path and been walking along and just seen a dog that was tucked away in this tiny little, almost small nook or cave. He couldn't get her to move, so he called the Arizona Humane Society for assistance. It actually happened to be a really crazy day in the field. Our call volume is already through the roof. So myself and my director, Tracy Miller, pulled the last remaining vehicle in the fleet, and we went out to Lookout Mountain, and this Good Samaritan waited probably almost 2 hours. And then we found this incredible dog who incidentally is literally the same color as the dirt. She blends in so much. The complainant told us that he wanted to call her Bright Eyes because when he hiked past her, that was literally the only thing he saw was her amber bright eyes staring back at him. She was really sweet and letting me pet her head, but she absolutely did not want to come out of that den. So kind of had to just sort of pull her out.
Oh, you are pretty.
Who's so brave? Who's so brave?
You are so pretty.
Are you the bravest girl ever?
Once we got her out, she was so thirsty. She was grossly dehydrated. We gave her some water from our water bottles that we bought. She could walk, but she actually had a little bit of torn paw pads on her 2 front feet, and she had a laceration on her hind end, and honestly, she was too weak. She just did not want to walk at all. So we did kind of a funky, crazy, hold her like a baby sort of situation, and she actually really just relaxed and seemed to enjoy being carried down the mountain. But it was a very teeny tiny rocky trail that was pretty slick, and so Tracy and I took turns carrying her down the mountain, and she was just an absolute angel. She knew we were getting her to safety, and then we got her into our trauma hospital at the Arizona Humane Society. They got fluids on board. She's on antibiotics and pain medication, and she is currently recovering with us. So this was just an absolute high for me. We were so elated to be able to get her, and again, she was just so dehydrated. I think she'd probably been up there several days, and that was probably her last day, and this Good Samaritan really just saved her life.
I don't know how anybody would have saved her, honestly, and she's so dehydrated. She was just gonna stay there until the end. If you hadn't have done this for her,